Good morning, everyone. Or, well, may I say good evening. Let's finish the analysis of this tower. And we've been following through our tutorial of how to make a tower. Where we're okay. Let's run analysis once again. Where we are waiting, I'm going to explain a little bit what is this workspace try to communicate. On the right side, we got the information panel. This is the general information about what towers you recently been working with. General information. If you drop down this section overview, if we get to tower, we're going to check here all the weights and profiles that been using in all the sections of the tower. Okay, we already talked about this. In this stage, we can check our reactions depending on our load case that we want. We can navigate through our load cases in this drop-down menu here. If you want to uncheck this, or if you want to keep working on the tower, you just simply turn off this, and you can work on the tower as usual. Via key information, depending on the country where you are, you can in units, meters, kilonewtons, or you can work on imperial, inches, foot, kilopounds, and so on. We can switch it between them without any problem. For example, let's test it here. If I want to measure the distance between this antenna and this antenna, it's going to show me meters. That if we switch it to imperial and we measure once again, we're going to have in feet. The only thing that you have to do is just reset. If we check our results, our reactions is going to be on kilopounds. Again, if we switch it to international system, we're going to have it on kilonewtons. The weights are in kilograms too, and in imperial, we're going to have it in pounds. Just to let you know this. Okay, let's run the design. On the design, our plot is going to check according to standards that we're currently using. In this case, we're using the version H, or the preview in H of the 222, which they are supporting the LRFP criteria about the steel design on Unity check. Once you run the design, you're going to have this Unity check service, which is going to show you which element is going to be the most effective on all these load combinations and what is the radio. Let's say here is going to be a general Unity check of the tower. So all that is going to be green. It's going to pass. We can check a little bit summary here in our table window. And here we can see small summary of the critical load case, this scenario. How many elements do they pass? In this case, everything is passed, everything is good. Well, our max Unity check is some element which is almost there to the maximum capacity, which is the element 74. If we're going to find it like graphically, we're going to check utilization heat map, and we're going to see in colors what are the most effort element that we have. In this case, because we use this, it's almost 100% utilization, which is up for about 1 color. In this case, we're going to let it like this. But if we wanna, if this is a new tower and we are going to just design it, we can swap it with a bigger one. Let's make that deal. As we said, we position on the section, on the element, and automatically tower plot is going to position in the section on the current element. So this is the leg. The leg profile is 4x4 per 1 quarter. Let's run it like 3/8. We're going to apply it. Let me check. The first one is 5x5 by 3/8. Naturally, this should be 4x4 for 3 quarters. We're going to run the analysis. Our tower is almost 310, which for a 30 meters tower is okay. We're going to run the design again. And as you see, the unit check dramatically decrease, which is good. Finally, we can start to design our towers like this, changing, for example, the section pattern or the base width, top width, addition more antennas. Check it. What happens if we are going to swap it with a bigger antennas? What happens if we're going to add one more link? You can do all the things that I just mentioned here on the web. Let's check it like a small summary. All check pass 6.2. We're good. We're going to export right now a lot of files. First, we're going to export the PDF report. After that, we're going to export the Excel tables. And after that, we're going to export the key value in DXF. We're going to open up Desk Viewer. Well, in the meantime, I'm going to show you the report, which is currently on my desktop. Good. I'm sorry, I'm making my credentials to go to Desk. So back in business, this is the first page. TowerPlot is going to generate some QR code, which is going to lead you to the digital twin. Later, we're going to see it. Table of contents, my friends. General information, design patterns, tower configuration, loading, bill of materials, wine load analysis, load combination, structure analysis, member capacity checks, and so on. So this is the general information, which date it's been created, what kind of which is the initial issue, or it's a version 2 or version 3. This is you're going to define this as a user. The design standards and reference norms, which is very important. Here is the tower configuration, section properties, to check everything is on the right spot, antenna schedule. This is very important. Here you're going to define which loadings or which assets are you taking into account to make this calculation. Mounts and supports, the cable ladders. The good thing is that we're going to find a weight summary in some part of this. Antenna equipment and asset list. This is good. That loss summary. Steel structure. As we said, this one. Antennas. Oh, we didn't define the weights of the antennas. We're going to check that later. Mount supports, cable ladders, and platforms. If let me do it here. The standards didn't give it. Okay, we're going to go to antennas because we're here. And that's right, we didn't define the weights. So as easy as now, we just put the weights on this. If it's okay. No, it's not. Good. Okay, let's check the antenna load report here. All these radios according to standard. Total antennas 4. Total weight 135. Antenna is 45 kilograms. 45 kilograms. 45 kilograms. What about the RUs? Weight 22. Good. We're going to run the analysis again. Let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. We got some bug here. No, but this is okay. Because the lot summary is not taking into account the weight of the assets. My bad. The asset list. Bill of materials. Panel weight breakdown. Very important. Total weight summary. Here we have the detail of APA calculations, the load combinations, structural analysis results, member forces envelope. We're passing to the design, all the elements, checking the design. I add this little detail that I'm going to show you later, which is this one. Tower plot is going to show you on the PDF report a detailed critical member design verification. Check you as a white box how we are checking these elements, on which criteria are we going to use, or what kind of data we're using right now. Just let me know in the comments if you wanted to share you this tower as edit file on TowerPlot. I will show you the link and you can edit, you can change your parameters, change everything, and see how these results are going to change it. This is like the overall final utilization summary, which, okay, we got the sections, we got the legs, diagonals, horizontals, braces, and the overall, which is the maximum unity check in this current section, right? Cool. Let me know if you want more detail or you got any suggestion about this report. I didn't want it to make it like a Bible or something like that. I wanted to make it like as detailed and concise as I can. So let me know, what do you think about this? Okay. See you in the next video.